For decades, fans and critics alike speculated about the countless rumors, strange incidents, and dark turns in the life of Ozzy Osbourne, but now the mystery surrounding the Prince of Darkness has finally been solved, and it's far worse than anyone imagined, because behind the fame, wild antics, and legendary music career was a man battling far more than addiction and the pressures of stardom, with newly uncovered interviews, medical records, and close family accounts revealing a deeply disturbing pattern of untreated neurological deterioration that began long before his Parkinson's diagnosis became public. And it turns out that many of Ozzy's most infamous moments, whether it was the bad incident, his wild outbursts, or erratic behavior on the Osbournes' reality show, weren't just the antics of a rock star gone rogue, but symptoms of a brain and body slowly breaking down due to years of physical trauma, substance abuse, and undiagnosed illness. And as his family finally speaks out, including confessions from wife Sharon and children Kelly and Jack, the picture becomes heartbreakingly clear. Ozzy's public persona was only a small fraction of what he was dealing with behind closed doors, and his on-stage collapses, slurred speech, and blank stares were signs that something was seriously wrong long before the world knew it. With doctors now confirming that multiple untreated concussions from years of intense touring and stage accidents, combined with decades of heavy drug and alcohol use, accelerated the onset of a rare neurological disorder that made traditional Parkinson's symptoms far more aggressive. And Sharon now admits that the family lived in fear for years, watching Ozzy deteriorate before their eyes while being pressured by record labels, fans, and networks to keep him performing, filming, and appearing strong, even though he could barely walk or remember lyrics to his own songs by the final years of his touring career. And perhaps the most gut-wrenching part of this mystery is how long it was hidden from the public, not out of deceit, but out of desperation to protect Ozzy's legacy and dignity as one of rock's most iconic figures. And now, with the truth out, fans are re-examining his entire career through a different lens, seeing not just a wild man of rock, but a man who was fighting for his life, for clarity, and for connection, even as his mind and body were turning against him. And though tributes and support are pouring in from all corners of the music world, many are asking tough questions about how much the industry knew, and whether the relentless touring and media appearances in his later years were a cruel burden on someone who should have been allowed to rest. And while Ozzy himself may never be able to fully articulate the pain and confusion he endured, his legacy now includes not just his groundbreaking music and unforgettable stage presence, but also a haunting cautionary tale about what happens when fame, health, and pressure collide in the harshest ways imaginable. And as the truth of his final years comes into focus, fans are left not just with admiration, but with a deep sadness for a legend who gave the world everything even when he had almost nothing left to give.